Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Keith with K&D Flips. I'm a part-time reseller down in the state of Texas, and I've got a What Sold video for you today. I've got 14 items that sold during this last week. Sales have been kind of slow, but sales are sales, profit is profit, as many other resellers have said. Let's find out what they are right after this. Okay, so let's get into what's sold. Apologize for the sunspots here. I've got the blinds drawn, but the sunlight's poking through, still catching me on this side over here. Anyway, so like I said, we have 14 items that we sold this last week. While you're here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, especially if you'd like to see content like this about reselling on eBay and other platforms. Be sure and hit that bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified whenever we put out the next video. So with that being said, let's get into the items that sold this week. First up here, we have this Mighty Tight seatbelt tightener. It's basically for, I guess, for kids that are sitting in the back seat or wherever you're supposed to put them. Things have changed so many times over the last few years. Anyway, bought this for $2 and it sold for $19.31 plus shipping. Next up, we've got, let's see, 4 of these vintage Christmas napkin ring holders. I actually got these at an estate sale about 3-4 months ago. I thought they would sell before Christmas, but they didn't. They sold this last week. Not the best turnaround. I've got these for $4, and they sold for $10 plus shipping. So still a little bit of profit in there. Next up, also another estate sale item. I have this pack. It's an 8-pack of Auric vacuum cleaner bags. Bought these for $3 at an estate sale, and they sold for $22.81 plus shipping. Next up here, one of my favorite prices, this little Dash mini Waffle Maker. Got it for free in my neighborhood, and that one sold for $11 plus shipping. Next up, we have this DVD and Blu-ray combo set. It's the movie This Is 40. Got it for 50 cents. It was a big lot of movies that I bought from a neighbor. Each one of them worked out to around 50 cents, so that's what we're just going to use for this video's purpose and for the average cost so that we can figure that out at the end. Sold for $3.80. I'm just kind of glad to get it out of my possession. As far as DVDs and Blu-rays go, I'll probably stick to just buying Blu-rays. If I do buy some more of these, they seem to turn over a little bit better than what the DVDs do. Anyway, so moving right along, we have this Ray Dunn butter dish. Also got this for free in my neighborhood. Same person that I got the Dash mini waffle maker from that we just spoke about. This sold for $11 plus shipping. Next up, this is a book that I've had for a little while. I got a lot of books, maybe a little, well, no, it's been a little over a year ago because I actually had this in my Amazon store before I pulled everything out of my Amazon store. So cost on this was around $1, and this one sold this week for $5 plus shipping. Next up, I've got this Sony audio micro stereo remote. I bought probably 4 or 5 remotes at one garage sale, I'd say about 2 months ago. I did look them up while I was there because some remotes are worth picking up, others are not. This one was kind of on the, that border range. I did get it for $1, and it sold for $10.87 plus shipping. Next up, another item that I'm glad to get rid of. I got this at Goodwill for $1. It's a NASCAR Richard Childress. I was trying to read my writing. Sorry about that. A NASCAR Richard Childress bear. I got it for $1 at Goodwill, and it sold for $1.98 plus shipping. Probably lost money. I don't care, it's gone. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. Next up, we've got this Vizio Skype camera. Hooks up to your TV. Got this for free, again, in my neighborhood, and it sold for $20 plus shipping. Next, we have another garage sale item. I bought a bunch of puzzles at one garage sale, and they also had these stickers. Just kind of caught my eye out of the side. Still new in package, sealed. I got them for 50 cents, and they sold for $5.50 plus shipping. And let's see. Next up, we have this Goodyear Trucker Hat. This actually just sold this morning, and it is Friday the 15th of January, just in case you're watching this at a later date, 2021. This Goodyear Trucker Hat is clean, nice, doesn't look like it ever been worn. Didn't have tags, but I got it for $1 at a garage sale, and it sold this morning for $17, and it's going to Switzerland. So apparently there is a Goodyear fan in Switzerland. All right, next up, I've got these last two items. They're some cameras that I got in a lot of 4 on shopgoodwill.com. They have auctions that are just continually ongoing. I just happened to look at this one night late while I was sitting watching TV and saw that this auction was about to end. And I looked the 4 cameras up real quick. They all seem to be selling fairly decent. So I put my bid in and ended up winning the bid. And with shipping, it was $36 all in for the 4 cameras. So I sold this first one here, this vintage Kodak 616 folding camera. So it folds down, flat, almost like a wallet. And as you can see, it's got the bellows, where it extends out, kind of like the old cameras. $9 in, and this one sold for $20 plus shipping. And last up here, another one of those vintage cameras from that lot that I just spoke about. This Yashica 35 GSN 35mm camera with a 45mm lens. Mouthful. Again, $9 on the cost, and this one sold for $24.99 plus shipping, and that went to Poland. So all of these cameras, they were untested. I don't know if they functioned properly. A couple of them seemed like they were a little bit jammed. I did put that in the description. So make sure if you have an object or a product that is not working correctly, that you put that in the description. Some people buy them just to keep them and display them. Other people buy them to fix them up and try to get them working again. So hopefully that's what they're doing with this camera. It was a nice camera, and hopefully they can get it working. So let's take a look at the totals for this one this week. 14 items, cost is $32. They all sold for a gross amount of $183.27. And if you subtract the cost of goods, the $32 there, we ended up with $151.27. And again, that's before eBay's fees. I always say that. One of these days I'll break it down for you to where it kind of shows a little more accurate description or an accurate total of what I've sold for the week. So anyway, this works out to approximately 5 times my original investment. I'm happy with that. As long as I can get 3 times my money back or more, it's worthwhile to me. So that has been it. That's the 14 items for this week. That's what sold. It's slow. It's January, but we still have some sales, and I'm appreciative for it. So I'm listing every day, trying to make sure that I keep that algorithm going in my favor. Again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. On your way out, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing and hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified whenever I put out another video. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Keith again with K&D Flips, and we'll see you on the next video. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Keith again with K&D Flips. Got a what sold for you video. What sold for you? What sold video for you. Consider subscribing and hit the bell for notifications. That way you will be notified when we put out a video. All right, so let's get